This is the Neewer 2.4G wireless carbon fiber slider. It's an entry-level sliders for amateur videographers like me. Let's go ahead and check it out. Starting off with what it comes with, we got the belt and mounts, screws and Allen keys, remote controller, obviously the motor, battery and charger, and 6 different shutter release cables. The charger allows you to either use a USB-C or micro USB cable to charge the battery. Moving on to the slider, it has 4 feet and you can just rotate it around. Even for the feet, you can adjust how high they go. That way, if you have uneven surfaces, you can go ahead and adjust it according to your needs. The rotational knob you see over here allows you to control the actual rotation of the camera. So while you're getting a slide, you can actually get a rotational shot as well, and it looks absolutely amazing. The mount base is pretty smooth. You can move it back and forth and it moves smoothly without any problems. Before we start, we're just going to rotate this knob over here so we can lock it in place so it doesn't roll around. In the backside, you have 4 different larger screws as well as 2 smaller ones for a tripod, as well as screws on each side in case you want to mount it on 2 different tripods. We're gonna go ahead and set this up in 60 seconds starting now. We will start by attaching the motor to the base. All you have to do is put it where it belongs. You have 2 larger screws. You're going to simply connect them a little bit tightening and then use the Allen key to completely tighten it in place. Don't tighten too much. We're gonna go ahead and flip it over, get the mount with the belt. There's 2 smaller screws, put them in place and just quickly tighten them up. Again, don't tighten too tightly. In the middle, you need to loop the belt around the motor and you do it just like this, and make sure once you're done, give it a little tightening. And on the opposite side, you'll have to loosen up the screw. This allows you to actually move the belt around, but it also allows you to insert those smaller screws in there. You're going to align it with your slider and give it a quick tightening. After that, we're going to pull the belt, make sure it's nice and straight, and then we're going to tighten the screws, and that will make sure that the belt itself is tight. And on the other side, just rotate this knob and it'll make sure that the belt is nice and tight. Done. Alright, finally, now all you need to do is connect the battery. If you are interested in this model, check out the links in the description below. They will guide you to Amazon and I make a small cut out of that. You'll be supporting this channel and it doesn't cost you anything at all. Optionally, you can just leave me a like and subscribe, or not, it's up to you. Let's continue. Once everything is set up, it's going to ask you to set up the point A and point B on the remote. So you'll just need to remove the remote to wherever you'd like. There's a little joystick, you just move it right, get to actual point A and just push it inside and that will set point A. When it's time to set point B, you just click it to the other way, and then again, once it reaches point B, you're going to click one more time. You will need to set up point A and point B every time you turn it on. By the way, this is moving in real time right now, so it is a slow, but it's also at 100% speed, and that's as fast as it can go. Once it gets there, we just clicked it and we're good to go. The remote has live motion for video, time lapse for photos, reset A and B, which allows you to set A and B points, and the settings as well. Obviously we're doing a video, so we're going into live motion. Over here you can go ahead and set the speed, or whether you want it to loop, which goes back and forth, or even manual mode, so you can just move it with the remote, or you can select whether you want it to start from A and B, or you can just click start and it will go ahead and go through the motion, which is the looping back and forth. This slider is very affordable, especially for an amateur videographer like myself. I really like the fact that I can use this manually or with the motor. The only thing is, if you want to use it manually, you'll probably have to remove the motor, or what I would personally do is just loosen the belt a little bit, remove the gear from the actual motor, and then I would simply just tighten it without it actually looping around the motor itself. We're finally at the point of the video where we get to go ahead and get some test footage. Keep in mind, I am an amateur, so I just used a little bit of editing, some music. It's my first time using the slider, and this is what I got. Thank you so much for staying all the way to the end. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to post it down in the comment section below and I'll go ahead and respond to you as soon as possible. Thanks again and see ya!